How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. Got my Charmander cup. It's been a little while since I've done like an actual video with myself in it, so I decided to do that, and then also have some coffee because, like usual, I've not had anywhere near enough coffee today. So I want to talk about some future plans for Manatee Gaming as far as the channel, and then also a little bit about some other random stuff. So let's just jump right into it. So if you're watching this video, awesome! Welcome to Manatee Gaming, my YouTube channel, if you probably already noticed. If you're not a subscriber, well then I don't know why you're watching my channel news, but cool anyway. So during this weekend, I'm going to be doing live streaming. So typically during the Double Experience weekends, I do live streams, and they really range depending on how long they are going to be. This one's going to be 72 hours of streaming. I don't know exactly if it's going to be like 72 hours straight or if it's going to be 20 hours, take a break, 20 hours, take a break. I don't know. It really depends on how many people are actually watching the stream. And I kind of said this a little bit in my video before, so I won't go too much into the whole streaming thing. But basically, it's going to be on Twitch. The reason why it's going to be on Twitch, not on the YouTube like I have previously done, is because of the fact that on the Twitch you can do whatever music you want to. And I definitely want to be able to play whatever music I want to and be able to take requests from people, so it's got to be on Twitch. Also, along with that, I am going to hopefully try to do more Twitch streams starting after this Double Experience weekend. I've been way too busy in the real world here, so I've not had a chance to do that, but I'm really hoping to be able to get that going after Double Experience weekend. So the next thing, some plans for Manatee Gaming. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what, the channel needs to get some more life back into it. You know, the channel needs to have something new and exciting going on. I don't know. I woke up today and I was just like, let's do something fun. Let's do something exciting. Let's do something that people really want. So I was like, what should I be doing? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, And then it was obvious. It was really obvious. I was like, what's the number one thing that people always ask for? They always ask for money-making methods and events. So let's just do that. So I've got plans for 3 new things, actually 4 new things, and I'm going to be rolling those out right away as soon as Double Experience is over. So on the Flip for Wealth series, a lot of people, I had a lot of positive feedback for that one. I really hope that it helped a lot of people. A lot of people said it did help them, and that's great. And that was the whole point of it, is to help people out. I'm hoping to knock out 2 more episodes in that series. And then I've also got another series I'm going to do, and it's going to be another informational series like that one. And it's going to be basically ways to get further in RuneScape. It's going to not be about flipping. It's going to be more about skilling, just using your time effectively, things you should not be doing, and then things that you definitely should be doing, and then also some strategies that help you guys get further in the game. Because there's a lot of people that are constantly asking me the same questions, which is totally fine. I'm totally fine with you asking me whatever questions you have, but I get the same exact questions, so I'm going to try to answer those questions with videos in this series. I'm also going to be trying to explain a little bit more about certain things, because there's certain things in RuneScape where a lot of people don't really understand that it's actually not a good thing. Like, for example, we get the people that are like, oh, I'm doing this because I'm making money. It's like, how much money are you making? And they'll say something like, oh, $1 million an hour, $2 million per hour. And I'm like, well, how much EXP are you actually getting during that? And then they'll say stuff like, oh, I'm getting 50,000 EXP, but it's still making money. And I'm just shaking my head and like, no, stop. So I will look into things like that and explain the reasoning behind why those things are not good. That's just a random example off the top of my head, totally made up numbers and everything like that. But those kind of examples is what I'll be showing you. Also, for people who are just coming back in the game and they don't really know where to start or what to begin with, I get a lot of people who question me about that. They're like, hey, I just came back to RuneScape a week ago. I really like your channel. What should I be doing first? And so I'll be answering stuff like that in this series too. So I really hope that this series is going to be something that something that already good, efficient players are able to benefit from, learn new things that maybe they didn't know, and also new players or returning players are really going to benefit from this series also. The next thing is going to be doing a lot of events. So today, actually, in a half hour, I know that it's a little bit too late notice. It's mostly a Patreon event, but it is actually open to everyone. So if you're one of the first people watching this video and you actually want to come join us, you can. And we're doing a deathmatch minigame event here at 3 p.m. my time, which is going to be 2200 game time. So deathmatch basically is a safe player versus player minigame where you can unlock a whole bunch of cool stuff. Honestly, the rewards for deathmatch are really awesome. The only thing that sucks though is Jagex made it so slow to get the rewards that you got to play it a lot. So for the people who want to unlock that kind of stuff or just have some fun doing PvP right before our double experience grind gets going, I'm going to be doing that. I also am planning on doing a bunch of the deathmatch minigame events after double experience weekend, as well as other community events. So I get a lot of people that ask me, well, I want to see some community events. Let's do more events. The events are fun. So let's do more events. So my plan is to start incorporating more events into Manatee Gaming. So if you're interested in doing that, hit the subscribe. That way when the video pops up announcing an event, you'll know when it's going to be going. I will also be giving more notice than this one. This one's obviously like in a half hour, but and if you're watching this video later, it's already passed. But there will be a lot more notice for events in the future. Something else I'm planning on doing with Manatee Gaming is actually, in all honesty, I might just leave a lot of the rest of it to just surprise. But I do definitely have some new plans. Those are three of the big things I'm planning. I'll go ahead and leave the last one as a surprise, but I definitely have a lot of things planned up for Manatee Gaming. Also, if you're part of the Patreon, huge thank you for being part of the Patreon. I don't get to say thank you anywhere near enough, especially if you're a new person on Patreon and you've never seen me say thank you for being on Patreon. Big thank you. Also, huge thank you to Faceless GIF. He is the #1 guy on Patreon. He has been the #1 Patreon supporter for a while now, and a massive thank you to him. He really helps make it possible, as well as everyone else. Thank you so much for the sponsors, the masters, and everybody else on there as well. I would seriously name all your names, but then everybody else would seriously just X out of this video right away because it'd be too many names. Yeah, and I am really excited about that. We do have over 140 members on the Patreon now. I can't believe I'm actually saying that, but there's over 140 members on the Patreon. I know that when you go to the Patreon page, it only says like 120, whatever it'll say. But the thing is, though, is there's also people who are donating like $2 or $1 or whatever because that's what they feel like donating, and that's totally appreciated. But that doesn't show up towards the total number of patrons on the front. So we actually have over 140 patrons as a Patreon member. If you want more information about that, in the link below. Also, for that stream, like I said in the last video, but just in case you missed it, it is Manatee_Gaming, and that is going to be the stream, the Twitch. Also, next thing coming up here, next thing I want to talk to you guys about is I am in the middle of reactivating the Twitter account. I originally had a Twitter account for Manatee Gaming, and somehow I'm locked out of it. So I've already contacted support. Hopefully they'll get back to me and I'll be able to re-access the Twitter account. But I plan on using the Twitter account in order to be able to let you guys know when the streams are going to go. Because I would like to be able to do that without making a video when it's just like something short that I want to tell you. So look forward to the Twitter stuff, and honestly, I have a lot of stuff planned. So I really appreciate you guys' support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.